a very, very old technique. Asians have used this for years. This is a technique of utilizing the relaxin hormones in your body that's present when you're pregnant, that allow for the expansion of your hips, your joints, your muscles, to allow for the baby to grow, also allow for birth. So we can utilize the presence of that hormone to get our hips back in order, back to where they were. Also to get those ab muscles that have separated during pregnancy, to get those to come back together. Now that generally happens naturally. Now I'm pregnant with my 5th child right now. I noticed with my last pregnancy that they didn't come together quite as fast until I started belly binding again. So this is one of those things that it helps your hips, it helps your abs. It feels really good. It's very supportive for when you're nursing. I never liked that feeling postpartum of almost this kind of flabby. Those of you who have had babies know what I'm talking about. This just pulls everything in. It feels good. You know that it's working. It's helping your body get back to its pre-pregnancy shape. And this is a really neat way of doing it. Now I've tried a lot of different techniques. I've tried kind of the Spanx type pants that you wear that go up right under your breasts. Those always roll down. I thought they were really uncomfortable and hard to use when postpartum. They didn't breathe very well. I've tried the Velcro type belly bands that you can get. A lot of times they sell them for post-cesarean or post-liposuction surgery. I also found those extremely uncomfortable. I couldn't even sit to nurse with them. This is such an amazing alternative to that. Okay, so a few things that you need to know about wrapping this is that it's good to shoot somewhere between 10 and 14 of these knots. And they're not really knots, they're twists, but you want to shoot for around that many. Now, here's the thing too. She's kind of short torsoed. I would go down further and I'll show you that. You know, postpartum, you want to take advantage again of the relaxin to get your hips back. You know, some women only really like it around their stomachs, and maybe a little bit later postpartum that would be a better option. But if you're going to do it, you know, 1 or 2 days postpartum and try to take advantage of that relaxin, go ahead and go down further. I go about 1 inch or 2 inches underneath my breasts. So kind of similar to what she has, maybe just a little bit lower down. And the other thing is that it's going to change how much fabric you use. Again, you can cut pieces off the further along you get, the slimmer you get as well. So you're probably going to end up, 17 is a very generous amount of yardage. You probably won't need that much, but you have it just in case. So first, and I will again try to show you on my pregnant belly here. So I'm going to do it very, very loosely, but you're going to want to go pretty tight. You're going to want to get about 3 feet or so, and this is going to be the part that you're going to wrap all the way up. Let the long part wrap around. So this is the part that you're going to just kind of throw around your shoulder. Now this is not the easiest thing to get used to doing. You will. It becomes easier, but at first it's it's going to be a little bit of a trial and error type thing. So I'm going to put this on the chair behind me, and we're going to start low around your hips, and you want to really get an even pull. And I'll show you more after we get past the first knot what I mean by that on both edges. Okay, so the first, you're going to wrap it around as low as you can on your hips. You can see this. And then you're going to twist it around, in essence, twice. So you're going to end up with this tail that you're either going to throw back over your shoulder, or a lot of women hold it in their teeth to keep that real tight. Now again, being pregnant, I'm not going to make this real tight. It is helpful if you do hold it in your teeth or have someone else hold it for you. But I'm going to throw it over my shoulder. Okay, so then you're going to fan this out. You want to make sure that it's nice and open. And there's going to be a lot of overlap. You can see how I'm overlapping it around my back. And trying to get an even pull on both of these rails, both of these edges, so that it evenly goes around your belly. Now this is easier to do when you're in front of a mirror, because you do want to line these up. Now I can't see that far past my belly. It's a big mystery down there right now, but you can kind of by feel where the evenness is. Twist it around twice, put it back over my shoulder, and then we're going to spread the fan back out again. Again, you want the overlap, keeping both of those rails tight. And we're going to bring it back around nice and evenly. The fabric's going to get twisted. You know, it's not that challenging as long as you keep it in a bunch and just keep working around it. I know some women put it in a bag and turn around the bag. You can do that with your body as well. For the intents and purposes of this video, you have to be able to see what I'm doing. So again, I'm going to feel for those knots, twist it around twice. So in essence, you're going over and under, and then coming back up from the top, and fan it back out again. And I'll show you my back so you can kind of see how it's looking. So you've got that overlap, and it's just going to create a real smooth, tight pull. So coming back around here, and again the wrap. Throw it over your shoulder. I just want to remind you guys, I'm doing this very loosely. The intention of this belly wrap is to make it tight, to really pull it in. So, you know, if you felt this, you could barely even stick a finger in there. And that's what you want it to be. You want it to pull everything in. So I'm going to do it one more time. And then I'm going to show you how to kind of finish it off. What some women do is they tie this into a knot and then tuck in the tails. And it just stays like that. Some women like to tie it behind, just creating a, you know, kind of a tail there, and then tucking it in. You can do that as well, whatever's convenient for you. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, be well.